You know, like that guy who, made up Frankenstein. You know, he created Frankenstein, the monster, didn't he? Put them together. That's what you've done.
Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? How is it going, tickers? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're having a little bit too much fun. What's going on?
Well, just still riding on the wave, mate. On the wave.
The high. Congratulations on 1,000 subscribers.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. Let the Game of Thrones begin now. I know how this shit's gonna end, though.
No, it's not. It's on the stream. Don't worry. I watched it today. It really isn't going to happen like that. If that was going to happen, then the Chiru would be open at 5 o'clock tomorrow your time. It's not. It's open at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and it's finishing at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And the doors are closed, and I'll be coming on here.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. I'm watching my back.
Yeah, you really don't need to, mate. Absolutely, nothing to scare from me, mate.
I mean, that's what everyone says, Tickers. That's what everyone says.
I owe you a lot, mate.
Hey, OC. Whoa! Look at this.
How's it going?
Hey.
Love the tree in the background, man.
You're not used to seeing the fake tree in the background?
No, I'm not. That's you stepped up the game. Man.
T has no intention of defecting and starting his own,
rebel stream.
Until he hits 4,000 video views or 4,000 hours consumed or whatever the second milestone.
We still have time, basically. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. We still have time. Dalmore.
That tree looks as fake as Ray-Bans.
Oh!
It's gotta keep it topical, haven't I?
Tickers, you know that I'm gonna get in trouble because of all of this spiciness. We're going to see Roman.
Last night, someone did ask the question. We discussed whether the topic should be approached, and we decided the topic wouldn't be approached unless somebody asked the question. Now, I don't know whether OC actually texted that person on the slide and said, by the way, will you ask a question, please?
Would I do that?
I don't know. I actually just thought about that now. Actually, he just actually probably.
I think actually it's you and Tim who are prompting certain members and viewers to ask these questions to provoke a response. Because it'll be great ratings.
The ratings gold, right?
Ratings gold.
The OC bear.
But you didn't see the late after show last night, and on that show I think I indicated that I was turning a new leaf. I was no longer a report.
I watched it. I nearly choked on my fucking tea tonight when I watched it.
I was no longer going to report facts. I was going to wholeheartedly and full-throatedly endorse Roman. We are with Roman. The entire watch community is with you. We back you 100% against the haters. So that's my new position.
Listen, OC, just so everybody's clear, I am not on either side. I'm on the side of the truth. The truth. I'm just interested in the truth. That's it. You know what? I'm actually not that interested in the truth, but I'll prefer the truth over anything else. So I'll reserve my judgment. I'll reserve my judgment.
Whichever one gives you the biggest super chat is the one you'll go with.
Right. At the end of the day, I have to pay for the LED lights. Yes. Super chats talk, and what's it called? The other thing walks. It is what it is. Speaking of super chats, Dalmore, thank you so much for becoming a member, and welcome to the WhatsApp group. That's where behind the scenes stuff continues to happen. Even when we're not live, we're on the WhatsApp group. So make sure you click that button and hop on into the WhatsApp where we try to keep it fun. Keep it fun, guys. It's about the fun.
Will you be joining us in the tea room tomorrow?
Tomorrow is what, Thursday?
It's Thursday,
what time?
And it's an hour earlier than now. That's what
I will try. I'll check my schedule and see if I can make it.
Yeah, I know.
I do love afternoon English tea, so
yeah, the doors are open for an hour. Yeah, doors are open for an hour tomorrow.
The tea room is now open. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hey, Night Wristwatchman. Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, Timmy. The return of the king.
Hey, how are you, legend? All right?
How you doing, mate? You good?
Cheers.
Hey,
yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yes.
This is congratulations, tickers. And welcome to the game of watches, man. This is where it all goes sideways. As they say.
It's where the knives come out. The
knives.
Oh, no. The throne of swords. This is where it all comes in.
Yeah. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Or as you would say, the butter knife. You live by the butter knife, you die by the butter knife. Tickers. Welcome to the game. Jubilee, welcome to the show. Tickers, thank you for reminding everyone to please upvote the live stream. Roly Mania, hello. Andy Bins, Oi. René de la Pans. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, I started a little bit late. I had to go to the restroom just real quick. Matt H, thank you for the upvote. Red Shovel.
That couldn't have been done at 4:57. That had to have been done at 4:59.
Oh, I was in the room. I saw him prancing around. He didn't really go to the bathroom. He just pranced around doing his hair.
By the way, shout out to Air King Ben. I did finally watch the Timeless Watch channel. Asheen's video. It's really good. Okay.
That's hilarious. He gets a lot of shout outs on that.
Yeah, I mean that stuff. It was really good. It looks like it took him a month to make it. So very good stuff. Huge shout out to Asheen. It's not something, it looks very simple, but it probably took him a month. I'm telling you.
He's showing his range.
It was very, very hard.
What do you think of the Chrono's new Tokyo releases in about 17 hours? It looks freaking amazing. If you have the money, freaking grab it. It's money in the bank. I'm freaking broke. I just booked the room with Archibald Chesterfield III.
I know, we've heard. Fucking top and tails.
I need money, guys. I need money.
So did he ask you to do this? Did he ask you?
No. He just agreed. No. I asked him to share his room with me, and then I would share my room with him.
When I'll tell you what. When did this happen? Because the reason to say it, last night I went on Archie's after doing your show. Yeah. And he was saying, right, I want to get. He was really fretting about how much the hotel was costing him. So I showed him the hotel I was staying at, and he was going, God, tickers, it's expensive. It's freaking London, mate. It's London. £200 a night.
I got something cheaper than that. Don't worry about it, tickers. I got something cheaper than $200.
I know, but I just wonder how it all came about. Suddenly he's with you when he was.
Because I think what happened was, he thought the stock market wouldn't freaking collapse and super chats wouldn't completely dry down. He thought that maybe he'll keep getting, but then he bought a car. He put 8,000 on his credit card.
Yeah,
right. And then he realized, holy fuck, I don't have the money. So then he, reversed to the original offer that I gave him to let's split the room. We'll be able to save so much money.
Of course you will.
Tea and shitters, $2. Thank you. I look like a Viking thumb.
We've got a new guy after tickers now.
Yeah, tea and shitters. We appreciate the super chats, man. This is going straight to fund the room in London. So yeah,
I thought I recognized it when you said that screenshot on the WhatsApp. I thought, okay, could this be the same one? It's the same one you started off in. Yeah,
it's the same one. It's the Premier Inn, but actually I changed some stuff. Okay, I took the same hotel branch name, but I booked one in Soho.
Okay, that wasn't Soho.
Had to be Soho because two guys sharing the room had to be the gayest part of London. I had to do it, man. It's like, and also, by the way, that Westminster place. I mean, it's a great place. We'll be staying there after the watch show, because Archie he's gonna stay another like two nights in London after the show is done, the Monday and Tuesday. So we'll be staying those other 2 nights. Ooh, Bright Blue Comet has become a story editor. Bright Blue Comet, guys, thank you so much for becoming members and continuing to support this YouTube channel, The Adventures. By the way, you know what the crazy part? The crazy part is that there's going to be a Lange exhibition. Let me just show this to you. One second. Let me bring this up. There's going to be a Lange exhibition in London, literally 2 nights before. Well, actually, I'm arriving on the 16th, and it ends, I think, on the 15th, which is like so unfortunate because if I was to come, so check this out, right here, right? So there's a Philips. Philips is honored to announce that Philips Perpetual will be hosting in London an exhibition dedicated to early production of Lange 1 and the Datagraph from 1994 through 2008. The exhibition, made in Germany, a tribute to early Lange 1 Datagraph, will present a unique opportunity to celebrate, demonstrate the work of Lange and Zona and the scholarship surrounding the references. Yeah. And this is going to take place March 9th to 14th. I'm coming on the 16th. Guys, if you're a London local, freaking go check it out.
I'm going to that. Yeah. Do you need tickets? How do you? What? Okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah. This is incredible news. Incredible news. Also, Bright Blue Comet, thank you so much for becoming a member one more time. Timmy is the little spoon. Now, I was actually telling tickers to join us. Let's all 3 share the room. That way we got 3 spoon sizes. We can really stack together.
You're gonna squeal like a little piggy. I'm not gonna fucking bother.
It's gonna be really warm. Tickers, you don't know what you're missing out.
Not happening for me. No, I do. Oh, I fucking know what I'm missing out on. And I'm not missing out.
Jesus, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
We're going to the London.
He might be every hole to goal with you, mate, but it ain't with me. Tell you. So yeah. Not a fucking chance.
Lobby 58 says Archie's hairy ass hanging out of bed for 3 days. Fuck me dead. I'd rather sleep in the doorway. Oh my god! Listen,
is there any way you can steal?
Hairy ass hanging out with Tim? You mean not out of the bed?
Yeah.
Is there any way you could steal an empty Royal Mail van for Tim to sleep in? No.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Plenty of places for Timmy to sleep in. Plenty of alleys and you name it.
I don't mind. I do not mind this. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Bahrain watch collector. Holy shit. What a freaking legend. Just send me a massive PayPal to help with the London watch trip. Unbelievable. This guy is heart of gold. Heart of gold. I'm telling you guys. It's because of people like Bahrain Watch Collect. Let me just bring up his Instagram. But I'm able to do these trips and bring you guys the fun. Bahrain Watch Collector on Instagram, guys. Follow this gentleman. He is a freaking legend. Oh, and by the way, we're starting to hype Chapek. That's right. You heard it here. Chapek is in. Forget about the Laureato. If you think about it, Laureato, well, it's a great watch. It's not on the same level as the Chapek. If you want the hot steel sports watch, you have to go for the Chapek. the
legend. And I feel bad we've been promoting it so much because I don't have one, and I haven't put down a request for one. So all of this hype, which is I think justified, is putting me further and further behind.
Hey, and you know what? Alex Watchaholic says there will be a Watches and Wonder. Will Tim head to Geneva after lunch? No, I can't. I unfortunately, I won't be able to make it. Now, Watch Gringa was actually invited to the show because of her collaboration with Bob's Watches. So she's very lucky. She'll be there. She'll be reporting. I'm gonna try to get her maybe on the show to help us tell us.
She'll come on you. She'll come on. If I do the show, she'll come on, but she won't.
Yeah, if you left the show, there's a good probability that she would jump on.
If Chucky's ran it, she'd come on. You know it happens that way. You know
that. Tea and shitters, $2. My farts are going to smell like wet gerbil after London Watch Show. I don't get it. I mean, what does that mean?
He paid $2, so he's allowed to say whatever he wants, and that's the
gerbil is why wet gerbil. I don't want to know, but hey, we appreciate the support. The support, guys. That's
what Richard Gere did. He did something with a gerbil allegedly. Some kind of act.
Some kind of a gerbil act. Okay.
Gerbil act.
A felching, yes. Felching.
Yeah, I restart collect other models and selling my Rolex Sports as just don't wear them. I'm gonna have to look at it. You're older. Okay, you're older. Dude, check out Chapek. This is basically Vacheron. This is Holy Trinity quality at a Hot Steel Sports Rolex price.
Yeah. I was about to say Holy Trinity price, but it's not outrageous.
Yeah, it's not yet.
20,000.
It's going to. Unfortunately, this is very much like Vacheron overseas. This in the next 4 months, people are gonna say, "Oh, I wish I listened to Tim and got myself one of these," because these are going to be reselling for double. This is like 20,000. It's gonna resell for 40, 60. And it's going to be too late. Unfortunately, people are going to come back to this and they're going to say, oh, I'm sorry. Lone Star Watch Collector member for 7 months. He didn't write anything, unfortunately. Thank you for, I guess he renewed the membership. Thank you for renewing the membership. Lone Star Watch Collector. Let's see here. Ticking time. $2. OC, briefly explain why you are not a Tudor fan. Why not? Why you don't like Tudors, OC?
I think that's a fair question. I guess I was never really enamored by the whole Tudor being the entry-level brand of Rolex. And I do think they have a couple of nice pieces, but I like I love the fact that they bring back, they have modernized versions of heritage pieces, but generally these are $2,000 quality watches that people overinflate into thinking they're higher quality because Tudor's associated with Rolex. And that's the part that I don't like about them, is that people ascribe to them greater quality and a greater brand prestige than they deserve, in my opinion.
Are you saying they're a little bit overhyped for what they are?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
I think they're a $2,000 watch that sells for $4,000, and people think that's okay because it's a Tudor, and they think certain things. I mean, people think things about Rolex, and they spend $10,000 on a watch that maybe is a $7,000 watch. So it's just subjective. It's just subjective.
Yeah, it all depends what Tudor. It all depends what Tudor is, doesn't it? Of course.
This thing I don't like at all because I think it's too thick. I think its proportions are
not that thick.
I think it's too thick, and I think the space between it's thick. I think the space between the minute track and the edge of the dial is kind of weird. It has like extra white space there. It's like you can tell it's a small movement in a very big diameter.
Interesting
Case.
Very picky, man. You're
very. I mean, we all have our little idiosyncrasies.
Picky. We all like
very Goldilocks. I see. Just needs to be just right.
It has to be just right.
And it'd be a very fucking boring community, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
There's this version to
the white one actually. I like.
Yeah. Are there versions without the screw down things and just the pump pushers?
No.
I
think they all have.
Yeah. The Monte Carlo
Rolex X Tudor thing.
Is the Monte Carlo screw down?
It is actually. Monte Carlo is screw down.
We'll screw down then.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it doesn't have crown guards. I like that fact, but I would have preferred push to make it separated from Rolex instead of the screw down pushers. Make them
look. I'm thinking. Like it's a good point that you read. That you're saying basically that the what's it called? The movement is too small for the case. I mean, I would guess it's just.
I mean, look at where the indices are, and then look at where the minute track is, and then look at the extra space. Then you have the rehaut, the angles, and then you have the bezel. I mean, look how much space there is between the minute track.
Sure.
And
they could have made the case smaller, right? Is that your argument? Could it?
My argument is that they took that it's lazy. It's lazy. It's a big, chunky, too thick case. And this was out and it was a dog. All they did was change the colors.
Oh yeah, right? Yeah. Well, it was two-tone. It was two-tone.
This was out for a long time.
There was a steel one as well. There was a steel one and a two-tone one. Yeah.
There was a steel one and it was a dog. Absolute dog. All they did was make it black and white.
The panda.
All they changed.
Everyone wants. It's the panda hype. It's the panda hype. Let's see. What was the color combination before here? Did they even have it? Okay. Well, here we go.
I think it might have been silver.
Earrings. See, there was the two-tone.
Aluminium.
I see it.
Yeah. Oh, they don't make that anymore. Okay.
Hey, you know what? Oh, SE, 150 people watching, 27 upvotes. Guys, hit the upvote button. Let's get it upvoted. Is it really thicker than a typical 6K chrono?
Super chat from Mr. GMT.
Mr. GMT, OC, the traditional watch snob. Thank you.
Yep.
I gotta tell you, man.
Well, listen. Also shout out to Matt H, who says that he agrees with me, which there's no accounting for taste. Actually, and then Whole Milk, I love Whole Milk's comments always.
Yeah.
OC never afraid to bring the spice. So it's not intentional spice. It's just I tend to sometimes have a different point of view.
So Tim's not paying you for this?
See, check this out. It's not the same set. See, Mr. Tudor too, he has all of these, right? The new chronos are thinner. So in fact, I'm telling you, this one it's a little bit thinner.
Maybe a little bit thinner, but it's still too thick.
Yeah.
But look, over 15 millimeters.
Sure.
I believe. And that's why I'm not picking on them. I would say the same thing about the Zenith Chronomaster Sport. As much as I like that watch, I will say the same thing. It's that one is still too thick for my taste. So even though that's a superior watch, way better, I would still be on on the fence
because you have a Daytona. See, the problem is that you own a Daytona and you can feel how perfect the Daytona is, right? In every sense of the word. And then you look at other watches and you're like, Daytona
is one of the worst chronographs. I mean, come on, you and I both know it's the saving grace is its
very thin. It's very thin.
It's very thin, but that's because it is illegible and very small. It's a 38.5 basically millimeter case.
Look, I think I like this Tudor. I gotta be honest. I really like this Tudor. I don't see the imperfection. Yeah, sure, but like you have to take everything with the restrictions, right? After all, this is a very, very affordable watch, right? I mean, what you get for the money is quite incredible, because when you're talking about like, the chronograph is not the date, it's offset, there's white space or black space around.
I know these are nitpicking things. The bottom, it does have the same as the Breitling movement, has the B01 modified movement.
In the flesh, these are actually quite. Have you seen one in the flesh? Obviously, I've tried one on. They're actually very nice. They're not. They are big, but they're not too clunky and chunky. I had the GMT. That was a bit clunky.
See, the thing is,
how big are what case size are they, Tim? These what size are they? 42?
41.
41.
So the thing is, now they're thick, but I think, for example, if they took the same movement and made the case smaller, I don't think they would be able to bring down the thickness. But the case size is proportioned really well with its thickness, so it feels really balanced on the wrist. Mr. GMT, sir.
How you going, boys?
Hey,
what is happening?
GMT, hello, sexy.
What's happening with you?
What is happening, you sexy boys, mate? What's happening?
We're
talking Tudor.
Tudor. It's more like you're taking OC's taking a big dump on Tudor, like he just pulled his pants down and shat on it.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. That's exactly what it sounds like. You know, you're not giving enough credit, man. These guys go through a lot of effort to build these watches, and you're just sitting there, pulled your pants down, and just shat right on them. You know what I mean?
Well, let me say this. So Tim just brought up, hey, this is a great value. This is a lot of watch for the money.
It's a great
this
value,
is what $5,000 watch.
Yeah.
So this is pushing Omega territory. When there's no way this watch comes close, or should come close to being considered.
Did you actually go in there and see them build it? Put it together?
GMT. It's just my opinion. It's just my perception of the brand.
No, but I'm trying to say your perception. You got to back up your facts. What you believe. Have you seen them build this thing?
No, I haven't seen them build it. But
exactly.
That doesn't negate my opinion. My opinion is that I haven't seen them build a Rolex or Omega either.
I'm not saying your opinion is wrong. I'm saying,
he's talking about build quality. Looking at it, I think he's looking at the overall thing when he puts it in his hand compared to another $5,000 one.
I think the overall feeling, if you have an Omega Speedmaster that's $1,000 more than this, what are you going to pick?
I've owned both. All right. I'm wearing a Tudor right now.
Category, unfortunately, because
it might be a different category, but the build quality is not bad at all. I'm telling you right now. I've worn both for a very long time, and I've had a Seamaster, a 45, and I had a 41. I've got a 41 on my wrist at the moment, and trust me, the build quality is not that much different as you make it out to be. Just remember that.
See, guys, the problem with this watch, right, is that it's not really competing against a Speedy, right? Because Speedy, it's a no date and it's a manual wind. This watch is kind of competing with a Seamaster chronograph. Yeah, and when you compare these two, the Seamaster is way bigger and way thicker. So you actually have to give credit to Tudor for being able to make an automatic chronograph with a date that is that small. Because look, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man, but look at this. This is quite these Seamasters. Okay, this is literally same price we're talking about, almost same price. Okay, $1,000 difference. What do you get for your $1,000 difference? Okay, see, there's a date, right? They both have a date. I gotta tell you, man, it's 44. I mean, how the hell did they make it a 41 case? It's a marvel. Tudor is kind of, for this money, this is a steal. It's a marvel of engineering. I mean, Omega, they couldn't make it this small.
I don't. Maybe we can create a poll. Pick your Omega model and put this Tudor chronograph in as the B option.
Yeah,
let the audience vote. Let them vote.
Well, let's do.
I was hoping
the racing though, Tim, has got 2 dials on it. The Speedmaster Racing has 2 dials, and it's a lot more.
Yeah,
expensive.
I mean, sure. It does have the Tudor is only, what is it? It's only a 30-minute, 45. Oh, it's a 45-minute chronograph, whereas Omega is a 12-hour chronograph. But you know, it's not that big of a difference.
But
like, I mean, these are
one in. You haven't got one in, but I was hoping BQ would have one of them chronos, and it's going to get one next week.
I mean, obviously the Seamaster got the rotating bezel, whereas on the Tudor you got the tachymeter. but the bezel doesn't really add that much to thickness.
And I almost regret bringing up Omega because this is exactly what Tudor wants. Tudor wants to inch up and continue to increase their prices, so they're taking on the brunt of the Omega. They're attacking Omega from underneath, and
yeah,
that's their strategy, and they're stealing a little bit of business from Omega, but and they're very successful doing it. But so kudos to them.
I mean, look, Steve Z says Omega is a diver. Okay, but they both got screw down crowns. Okay, what's the water resistance? Water resistance is 200 versus 300 meters. In a way, both of these are divers. Omega just you can dive a little bit more with it, but I mean, if you think about it, right? Omega doesn't really have a kind of a automatic chronograph, a standalone automatic chronograph like the Black Bay Chrono is. Right? They do have the Speedy, but the Speedy is not. You can't take it near water. You shouldn't. Technically, I'm afraid to even wash my hands in it because, yeah. What if I get a splash of water on the chronograph?
Told you. I'll still refer you to this thing that's still going.
Yeah.
There we are. Remember, I told you where I ran that underwater. It's a shitter. It's a fucking absolute shitter.
Is it screw down? Like it's a screw down shitter, though, right?
Screw down shitter. Is it a screw down shitter? No, it's not a screw down shitter. It does not have a screw down crown. I ran it underwater. It does not have a screw down crown.
Yeah.
And
SE, do you think they intentionally don't give the Speedy 10 atmospheres in order not to kill the sales of the Speedmaster Chrono? I don't know. I think I don't know. I think there's one
super chat.
There's one Speedmaster that actually does have 100 meters of water resistance. There's one. Jason Butler, 20 euros. Money for the room, Tim. Woo! Thank you, Jason. This is going to be extremely helpful. We need money for the room, for the taxis. I think that's it. Food, night wristwatchman got us. And the drinks, night wristwatchman.
McDonald's is everyone's favorite restaurant.
So, Jason, this is very much appreciated. London is going to be expensive.
Make sure you count your Speedy links. You tell you what, when he goes for the reach around, he won't be going for the normal reach around. He'll be going to grab his Speedy. That's what his reach around will be grabbing his Speedy links, mate.
Make sure you grab your Speedy links after a week.
The Archie reach around.
Oh man! Well, each link is like a couple $100. It's mad. It's a mad world out there. OC. We know you love Tudor. Just buy one.
Well,
Bright Blue Comment says
I actually have purchased a Tudor before, but I don't wear them.
Oh my god! I still have to pick it up.
Which one?
A blue.
Anymore. It makes sense.
58 blue.
Yeah. Are you interested in buying one?
Oh.
I can bring one. I can smuggle one in if you're interested. By the way, if anybody in London and would like to buy OC's Black Bay 58 blue, it's 3,500. Let me know. I'll bring it with me. Andy Bins. Tim, I have that Omega white dial, orange bezel. I got discount and paid $6K. I love it. Check it out. Are you sure it's this one?
Planet Ocean, I think.
I think so too. Yeah. I think he's talking about the Planet Ocean, because if he got a discount, see, there's no that color variant. The Planet Ocean is even more monstrous. Let's see it. Let's go see here. Planet Ocean.
Oh, that one. There we are.
But he's talking about Chrono. So where is it? Let's go down.
How about that? So Tim, you've inspired me. We have a lot of Tudor lovers in the audience.
Here we go.
So price drop. Are you ready?
White dial. Oh, price drop.
Price drop. So this is crazy. You guys, listen. This is today only, and it's for people who are in the States. If you want a brand new, unworn Black Bay 58 blue in the box, you know what they sell for?
Yes.
$3,250.
Holy.
Reach out to Tim Wright, hello@timwright.com.
Hello@timwright.com.
Hello at
Black
timwright.com.
Bay blue. Okay,
for the community. That's me taking a huge loss on it, but that's okay. I don't mind.
Taking a beating.
Is that on a bracelet or is that on a bracelet or a strap? Do you mean to tell
on the bracelet?
Bracelet for that price, yeah.
I see. You're not only a good man, you're freaking sexy as well.
A legend. I think he's
a man of his convictions. Yeah, who believes in his convictions. Yeah,
if there are people in the audience who've always wanted one, but they're complaining that they don't want to pay. I mean, they don't sell for over list, but they don't want to even pay retail for it. Great, here's $500 under retail. As a matter of fact, if you add in taxes, probably $800 under retail, depending where you are. So, as a reward to the community.
Very good
price. Yeah,
that's a good price for a little watch.
If you like Tudor. I think Bahrain Watch Collector just confirmed that it's the Omega Speedmaster 1957 50th anniversary that has 100 meters of water resistance. In fact, one of the few, and it's got the I forget who the movement is, but it's a different type of movement. It's like one of those Frimajani or something. I forget. Let's see here. Oh, and it's got the what?
Frimajani. I'm just repeating what you said. Sounds.
Oh, it says it's a Lamagna counterpart. The movement has a power reserve slightly bigger than its Lamagna counterpart. And it's got like, oh man, I think it's onyx dial or something. It's quite an incredible one. Anniversary box. Look at this. Whew. It's a crazy piece. Actually, from the outside, it looks like standard Speedy 1861, but it's got like all the tools set in the box. There's a drawer. It's
I noticed your box had that big fucking drawer in, didn't it? I remember when you got it home and you showed us.
Yeah, no, but this one, this is a. I could have
fucking lived in that fucking box. You could have taken me in that box to get to sneak me in the London Watch Show. Not fucking Amiga box.
Yeah, the travel box. I actually I have my own special travel pouch, but let's see, what was this one? Man, let's see, coaxial winding, coaxial wording engraved, symbol and.
See, for me, Tudor and Amiga do enough to satisfy my appetite with watches, and not even bother with Rolex. Sorry, said it. Seriously, absolutely.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, guys, if you want a waterproof Speedmaster, try to get one of these. The 1957. See, actually on the dial it says 1957. And let's see. Does anybody point out?
Is that 42 mil? That one, is it? It's the same size as the.
Yeah, same size, but it's got a different movement and a different dial, and it's got all the tools. See, it comes with the leather strap, everything.
How much is that then? You can't buy them.
Oh, Bahrain Watch Collector. It's Frederick PK movement and black enamel. Fuck.
No, I preferred Frimajani.
Is it limited edition?
Oh yeah, it's like.
Boys, I gotta go. It was nice jumping on. I've got a lot of work I'm doing at the moment. I wanted to interact, but I can't, and it's really getting under my skin because I really want to say something. But before I go, I'm only mucking around, just having a laugh. Don't take it to heart.
Always.
But by the way, it's good that you dump on Tudor, but you're also dumping the price on your Tudor as well. So you're doing everything well. All right, brother. You take care.
Yes, he's not the best salesman. He's not the best salesman.
Take care. See you later.
No, he's not. By the way, guys, everyone in the chat, upvote, support Timmy. He's doing a great job, and we'll all catch up soon and talk soon. Stay sexy, boys.
Thank you, Mr. GMT.
Hey, man.
I like how OC is like, man, these Tudors are freaking horrible. By the way, I'm selling one.
I'm selling my Tudor.
yeah, I'm selling it, and I'll give it to you.
But he's getting out of the Tudor. I think he's actually backing up by getting out of the Tudor. He's not.
See now,
like it,
DC and LB has a very astute observation. He says, "Some of us see what you're doing, OC. If no takers at that price, your opinion may hold true." So in other words, I've just offered an incredible deal on our brand new Tudor. If we have a bunch of Tudor enthusiasts here, and a lot of you guys don't own a Black Bay 58 Blue, but you're saying that, hey, you know what, Tudor are great watches, it's a great brand, Tudor is king, OC doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, where are all the buyers?
Ooh.
You see, if I was to go for a Black Bay 58 now, I would have to change and go for a black now, because I've only whetted my appetite with a.
But you Tickers, you wanted a blue, didn't you? Yeah. Well, so you
I know,
can't
but
have
I've only
two
got
blues.
a blue Tudor. I've got the best fucking blue Tudor around. So you know what I mean? I don't.
Just a few weeks too late, OC. Just a few weeks too late. You could have had a customer there.
But you have to weld up them fucking lugs.
Did you see? Love that Omega apart from Fox.
That means fake. Yeah.
False.
I thought he meant Fox. Fox screw down pushers.
Foxy.
And I have a problem with the rivets on the Tudor. Why do they have to be Fox anyways?
Why do they Fox everything up?
They foxed it up. They definitely. Wait, by the way, these are Fox screw down pushers.
Let's say.
Yeah.
Or was
it's just,
really?
It's decorative. It's decorative. It's just part of the case.
Really? No. No.
So you can just click them without, obviously, but it looks like there's a screw there. Is that basically what we're saying?
What? What? It's 600 meters water resistant nonetheless. But see how you were complaining, OC? You were complaining that the Tudor is too big. Look how chunky this thing is. 45.5.
Wouldn't buy it.
This is
Don't like it.
monstrous.
Don't like it. Wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, and you were saying like, oh, they made it too big. It's unproportional. Where, well, you know what? It's hard to make chronographs. It turns out making watches is not easy.
I'm consistent. That one's equally ugly, even more so.
The
ugly K-shape.
The only Tudor that I like is the Black Bay 925. What is that?
That's the silver. The Black Bay 58 silver.
The Paul Thorpe edition. The Paul Thorpe edition.
Silver.
Yeah, love it. Love it. Without, I think it doesn't have fake rivets because it doesn't have the bracelet. No.
Yeah, it has a fabric bracelet.
Yeah, leather strap. If you complain about Fox rivets, you never held a watch in the steel.
That fucking confusing my picture. That's breach of my human rights. That's my fucking picture. That's my fucking picture.
It's you're a public figure now. That's what happens, man.
Yeah.
You're a public figure. When you come on camera, you be prepared for all kinds of shenanigans.
Right, correct.
You belong to the public. You belong to the public.
Get ready for the paparazzi. Figure, Paparazzi's gonna attack you. London Watch Show.
In fact, he can sell that picture and he can turn that into NFT right there. And you have no right to say no because you're a public figure. He can make millions from that picture, and and he doesn't have to give you a penny because he's the one who pressed the screenshot button. Problem with Tudors will be nothing when you'll be dealing with Archie's skitty undercrackers in London. What is that? What is undercrackers?
Right, skid marks.
Underwear, is it?
Skid marks.
Skid marks with underwear.
He's on his underpants, mate, and you've got to deal with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There you go. Enjoy. Very nervous laugh there, Tim. Very nervous laugh there, mate.
Mike K, £4.49 super chat towards Tim buying OC's Tudor. Then do
he already has one.
Giveaway, and I win.
You already have one.
Yeah, I'm giving one away.
Tim's giving his away. Everyone's giving away Tudors.
Yeah, I'm giving it away.
What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
I like Tudors. It tells me I like them. I still like them.
And what does it say when people don't want to? You know what? It's not that I'm giving it away. It's the fact that people are not subscribing, not hitting the bell icon. They don't want it, and that's sharing. Share that video, guys, so that more people know. Subscribe, and we're gonna give it away. We got to give away that Tudor, the Tudor, and also I'm giving away a PRX. Tea and shitters, $2. I'm you, but shittier.
Shitier. Shitier.
Oh,
thanks, man.
Actually, OC, did you buy a PRX gold and chocolate dial today?
No, I just wanted to show everybody what it looks like in the flesh.
Okay. No, I saw that. It didn't say. It was just like, this is this watch, and I thought, okay, has he bought it or is he just sharing with us?
Yeah, Night Watchman is referring to my Instagram, where
Instagram
I posted a picture of the Tissot PRX automatic with the fluted 18-karat gold bezel and the chocolate brown dial. So I just wanted to see it in the flesh. And the one you liked, Tim, I think was the green dial version, is coming in next month.
Oh no! Oh no! Things are moving so quickly. I can't keep up. Wow.
And they introduced a new C-Star, by the way. I mean, they're putting out some good stuff, Tissot, because one of the comments said, dude, how come you like Tissot and you don't like Tudor? Like,
you saw that Tissot with the gold fluted bezel. What do you think?
It looks like a gold fluted bezel.
Is it the same quality as Rolex fluted bezel?
No, it's not as thick. It's a very small, thin fluted bezel. It's not a big, glistening diamond cut.
It's not polished to perfection.
It doesn't catch the light like the Rolex one.
Correct.
Jimmy says Tickers is a star now. He has his own troll.
No,
that's how you know you made it. Tickers.
He has multiple trolls. Multiple trolls.
2 trolls at least. Minimum 2 a daily. Minimum.
We got to tell you, I ended the poll, guys. Nobody wants these Omega Seamaster or Planet Ocean chronographs. They're dogs. And I don't even know. I mean, but like, have you seen how many variants there are? I couldn't believe it. There's like 100 variants of the Seamaster. All kinds of versions. It's wild.
Yeah, too many.
Too many, right? Like, look, there's a yellow one, a blue one, a black one. I mean, is that necessary? Or in this one, what the hell is this? Titanium. Oh.
From afar, that looks like a Yachtmaster.
Yeah, I think actually it's got a
release. Because they've got so many, haven't they? They've got so many different ones. How many do they actually make? How many are just sitting on shelves collecting dust? Or
that's what I'm saying, right? Like, no, there's no one. The only people who are buying this, but they're buying it by mistake, right? They're like, oh, I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to be buying these.
But a lot of people who buy watches based on the color, right? So they go and they see a case, and all of them kind of look the same, but the only difference is the color. They go, great, I like that one. You know, they're used to buying cars and being able to choose. Okay, I want white or silver or red or blue or green or whatever. And so they make 500,000 watches a year. They pump out the different variations because they want to try and please and have an option for everyone. That's in a way a flaw in their strategy, because people like us think, well, they should be following the Rolex model and simplify the line a little bit, get rid of some of the dogs, and produce and constrain production so you make the models more exclusive feeling, so you don't walk in and feel like you could pick whatever you want.
Yeah.
But you were in the Omega boutique. Did you feel like that there were so many choices there that you could? I mean, they still held to list price, and you felt that you had to pay it, and they offered exceptional customer service. But did you feel like there were too many different watch options when you were there?
Yeah, you know what? The thing is, when I was there was a guy, and he couldn't make up his fucking mind right? There was a guy. He was looking at 7 different Omegas. Look, what did this color? And what about the silver one? And then at the end, I told him, this is the one to get. And what did he do? Then he walked out. He didn't buy anything because there was too many choices. Hey, Cameron, what kind of stupid thing you're going to say tonight?
I don't know, man. I'm in the emergency room for 2 days straight.
Oh, shit. Are you okay?
Oh, shit. What's up? What happened? What happened? He
I
got rid of his girlfriend. He cut his left arm off.
I wish. I caught a stomach virus.
Dude.
Terrible.
After that stream. So, bro, the emergency room is such a fucking joke, I swear.
The what?
Emergency room.
Oh, yeah. Well, my roommate works in the emergency room, so
it took them 8 hours to get lab tests.
Are you like at a county hospital emergency room in downtown Atlanta?
No, it was a local one in my local
in the rich suburbs?
Yeah. It took them 8 hours for a lab test, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem by the way, all the nurses, doctors, everyone is quitting. They're like, fuck this. We don't want to work in these conditions. And it only makes it worse for the rest of the staff and everything. Yeah. So
my mom dismissed me early because she was like, we're not staying here the whole 8 hours. And the nurses were like they felt like they didn't know what to do at that point because they felt helpless. So I feel like the hospitals are getting ran like horribly. They're getting managed like super shit right now.
Oh yeah. Right now it's really bad. I don't know what to tell you. My roommate showed me her schedule. They're basically at half the staff they were 4 months ago. Half. Ticking time. No offense, Cameron. Glad you are doing better, but back to watches. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, ticking time definitely got his $2 super chat worth because we've been talking about your topic for the past 20 minutes or longer.
Value for money there, right there.
Value.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tutors do provide good value.
Only on this show, though.
I gotta tell you, Mike K. Tim, you are always so calm in Omega boutique, Rolex boutiques. Hold on.
And how can you?
Rolex boutiques is your homely place to be.
I know the Speedmaster diver is not a chronograph, but how can you compare for the same price the watch on the left and the watch on the right? I mean, come on.
Are they the same price? Is there a grand difference or something? Did you say it was a grand difference between the two?
No, it's these two are like literally same price.
Really?
5,400 and 5,325.
Wow, I'd have the Seamaster over the BlackBerry Chrono easily. Yeah.
No, you guys are mad.
And that doesn't have any complications.
Chronograph. It's chronograph is like 3 times more complicated than a 3-hander. Come on.
But that Seamaster is fucking gorgeous, isn't it? That Seamaster.
Yeah, that's the ceramic laser cut dial. I happen to love those hands, the skeleton hands that everybody complains about.
They're really good. They are nice. Again, it's in the flesh. In the flesh is the difference, right? A lot of people just see photos or something to say, "Oh, this."
The thing that they have to get past, I understand the helium escape valve is historic, right, and it's part of their legacy and all that stuff. But someone has to come along and say, "Listen, guys, people don't need that. People don't want it. Let's just chop it." They just need to chop it, and not Chopic. Chopic's a great watch, but I mean, Chopic. They really need to get rid of it, and I think it'll help the watch. It'll help it. People don't care about what's the water rating on that one. It's like it's astronomically deep. You don't need a helium escape
300 meters.
You don't need the helium escape valve. It just takes. People look at it and go, "Why is that thing there?"
No one's going 300 meters with it on, though. They're wearing it.
1 second, guys. The real Nival $5 super chat. Tim, check your email. I love my Speedy, but have always missed the date. The date. Yeah, I do find myself kind of looking for the date on the Speedy, but check out the model I sent. Do you think the date window ruins the Speedy? I'm checking the email. Can't see it. Wonder which email he used. Is it hello@timwright.com? I'm checking all the emails. Can't see it. I don't see the email. Please send it again. Maybe send it again. So that I can bring it up. Would a date ruin the speedy? I think so. It ruins the symmetry. The date is something you can get used to not having. I think the date, although it's very functional, if you're just wearing it every day.
Yeah, I have this watch on the left, but I would tell you if they had a version without the date, because the date is set. The date wheel is so far down from the dial that it's very deeply inset. It's not the perfect execution of that. I mean, I like the fact that it's at the 6 to maintain symmetry of the dial, but I don't like that the date wheel is so far down below the dial and sunken in there. I would actually be fine if they had a version without the date. I think
on the Tudor or on the Seamaster?
On the Seamaster.
Yeah, actually, that's why No Time to Die is so amazing. It's not amazing because it's titanium. In fact, if they made
it's amazing, it's titanium. I love it. Yeah,
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
Tim,
everyone hates the bracelet. I love the bracelet.
See, I love the fact that you. Sorry, Tim. T, go ahead.
I love the bracelet on the. People don't like the bracelet. I love the bracelet.
Got the email. Got the email, guys. 1 second here. I got the email and weed and flippers, $5. Oh, that looks like tickers. Is that's like
that's tickers.
I'm just here to smoke weed. Something. Thank you. Weed and flippers.
That's chickens. What are you on about? That's on the fucking picture. Love it.
Hey, it's all good.
Oh,
what
dear. Very
this? Oh, okay. Interesting. Check this out.
Okay, date at 6.
Yeah, and what the hell is
column wheel?
Automatic column wheel Speedmaster coaxial. Interesting. 44.25, so it's bigger. It looks like your classic one, but it's got a date. Holy shit. I think I actually honestly I don't think the date ruins it. I think the fact that it's so much bigger, that's what ruins it.
This is the perfect example of what you were talking about earlier. I'm talking about earlier. Why do they need to have this?
Right. Why? Because there are fikers who want the date. You understand?
And a big and a big watch. They want for people who have super large wrists, these very big guys who are into very big watches. They wanted to have something to have a lot of presence on the wrist. But gosh, this is fucking ugly.
Tea and shitters, $2. Zenith, CMS, or Black Bay Chrono and Black Bay 58. Oh, Zenith,
Zenith Chronomaster Sport on one side versus two watches, the Black Bay Chrono and the Black Bay 50. And that's
I'll take the combo.
Yeah, it's very hard not to take the combo.
Yeah,
it's a better value to have two reasonably good watches versus one slightly better watch.
No, I'll do the CMS. That's my thing.
Chronomaster Sport.
Yeah.
Black Bay 58 for me.
Cameron, when you went to the emergency room,
yeah.
So Cameron, when you went to the emergency room, did you have to present your insurance card and 2 forms of ID?
Yeah.
I don't even know. My mom did all that shit.
What do you think about this one? The Chronomaster Sport. I mean, look, the date is at like 4:30. That's
their thing, and I don't like it. That's why I have a 42-inch Chronomaster.
Actually, you know what?
2-inch.
Yeah. I gotta be honest. You know what? I think this Chronomaster Sport is better than this. Putting a date here actually makes it squeezes the whole. You see how all the chronograph eyes, they're all kind of smooshed into the center, and then you get this big gap here. Whereas on the Chronomaster Sport, when they put it like that, everything can kind of breathe. That way you get the symmetry, but also the functionality.
I don't like that odd fucking subdial at all. I fucking don't. We discussed it before. They're all odd. All 3 odd subdials. I don't like them odd subdials. They look shit.
What do you mean?
You look
on the Zenith.
You don't like the Zenith subdial?
All three different, all different.
That's the classic. That's what defines it as the
I like them. I don't like them. That's my problem.
Well, they have versions with solid single colors if you want, with a white dial.
I'd like a white one. I'd have a white one with 3 blue subdials. So the one on the right, the subdial on the right, and the other 2 the same color as that.
Look, I like the subdials because it tells you that it's a Zenith. You can tell Zenith from across the room. You know that guy's wearing a Zenith.
It's got Zenith written on the fucking dial before 12 o'clock.
No, but you can't see it from afar. Right, you're standing in the line to get the coffee, right? And you see a guy wearing this watch. From afar, you won't confuse this with the Panda Daytona because it's got 3 subdials.
And this is actually an implementation where the 10th of a second makes sense. You know, it spins around once every second, correct?
No, and 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds.
Every 10 seconds, and you actually can measure the 10th of a second. Whereas the Defy Elite, or whatever they call it, the Defy Sky line, has the spinning thing at the 9 that makes no sense at all. This actually makes sense.
Can you get both these watches for the price of a Chronomaster?
Yeah, you can get the Black Bay, one, and the Black Bay 58. You can get the Black Bay Chrono and the Black Bay 58 for the price of the Chronomaster Sport right here.
And list price. List price of the Chrono is $5,200. Black Bay 58 $4,000 or whatever. And
by the way, this Chronomaster Sport wears perfectly. Have you tried this, OC? Have you tried one of these Chronomaster Sports?
I haven't tried them on, but the thing that does make them special is that they are extremely wearable because the lug is deceivingly short, despite the fact that the watch is so big. So
I really liked it.
If I were Tim Masso, I'd say that you could wear this watch, with a wrist as small as 15 centimeters in circumference.
Weed and Flippers, $5. Had a Zenith once, a Zenith, but I lost money when I got high and ate the box and paper.
Andy Ben's comment says that TMP is actually proving my earlier comment because people buy watches because of colors. And here you are commenting about the colors of the subdials.
Yeah.
Both open the house.
Paul is on vacation, evening from Spain.
He's on vacation in Spain.
Wow.
Wish I could be in vacation in Spain.
Don't we all? Paul, welcome to the show. By the way, I am confirmed. I'm happy to confirm that I will be staying with ArchieLuxury. The Archibald Chesterfield III will be splitting the room because
Archie
London
will be
is
expensive.
Same
Archie will be splitting you mean?
It will be splitting each other. By the way, someone was saying that it's going to change the meaning of Archie Explodes after this one. So I don't know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping
something totally different at the end of this.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that I'm going to be able to get through the London Watch Show without Archie exploding on me.
On you.
Yeah.
After the first morning, you'll be walking like you've done 6 months inside.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to be changing rooms and stuff and looking for other places. So hopefully it's all gonna be smooth ride, everybody. Hopefully it's gonna be smooth ride.
I mean, I just hope that no one forgets to sing happy birthday to someone during dinner, because that would not be good.
Ooh. Ticker's birthday is gonna be around that time.
It's on the Tuesday, not on the it's on the Tuesday.
Yeah, but we'll celebrate it on Sunday.
We'll celebrate it on the whole fucking weekend. Why not?
Yeah. Lobby 58 says almost nobody uses the Chrono. By the way, I believe the Chronomaster Sport's got 100 meters of water resistance. Is that correct? The Zenith? On the Zenith Chronomaster Sport? Can we confirm that?
You always go to these junk websites to look up these watches. Why the fuck are you on watch?
Yeah, good question.
Are you getting paid on the side from watchshopping.com?
Yeah, I'm not sponsored by them, by the way.
Maybe they'll send you watches to review. Fakes.
Yeah.
Phone.
Jesus says, "How do I meet you in London, Tim? Right, you have to get through
Look
Archie."
at this. Wow. I gotta tell you guys, do not sleep on the Chronomaster Sport. It's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, you pay more, but you get more with that, definitely.
Oh, Paul says I couldn't get twin beds.
Oh shit.
But you do get a queen size with roses every night. All right. Hey, you know what? The roses makes up for it. Well, we'll just
Yes.
And by the way, I think it's gonna be kind of cold, so 2 beds will be, at least we're gonna be warm. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
The real question is when you have 2 beds in the room, you usually get 2 nice chocolates. But with 1 bed, are you only getting 1 chocolate on the pillow, or do you get 2 still? Because
I never got chocolate. You get chocolate? Oh, 100 meters. Yeah, no, I never get chocolate. When I stayed, I didn't get chocolate. I stayed at
that must be back in the 1990s. They did that shit,
dude.
T and Tickers, do they have chocolates on the pillow at the Grosvenors?
I never stayed at the Grosvenors.
No.
So I wouldn't know.
I stayed there last time. There no chocolate. No chocolate. I actually, you know what?
Say you're on honeymoon and you could get the chocolates because you're getting the roses.
I'm gonna get the chocolates from the last time.
Say you're a gay couple and say you're a gay couple, you and Archie, and get the honeymoon suite at the Grosvenor.
Yeah.
They'll
upgrade.
We're gonna ask for a free upgrade. We're gonna ask for free upgrade.
Oh,
I stayed there before. No chocolates. I guaranteed I did not get chocolates last time because I would have known. I made a tour video. Patricia, I like the looks of the Zenith. Just wondering if I'd be happier with the Daytona.
Apples and oranges.
Yeah, a lot of people think that Daytona will make them happy. Unfortunately, I don't know. Nothing makes me happy. Except staying with Archie in the same room.
In the same bed.
Yeah. When he announced it yesterday that we will, in fact, then oh my god, I was super depressed. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I felt really bad.
And just to show that I'm not a hypocrite, if this picture of the Zenith, look how thick that rehod is, right? But the space between the dial and the crystal. That to me is not cool, not good looking. So
on the Zenith?
On the Zenith. So it's a thick watch, but also the way it's thick.
Oh, it's not that thick. Look, it's very slim.
It's not that thick, but the way it's thick, the space between the dial and the crystal is not super appealing.
It's like an Invicta. It's like an cheap Invicta.
God,
like
OC. You should
rename
your nickname to OCD.
I'm picky.
Very picky. Very picky.
Goldilocks.
Yeah.
And Paul, do not be careful as you check out the Rolex 80 windows. There's robbers and scammers and all kinds of stuff in Spain, and they're they will see you wandering in and out of Rolex and target you. So be careful. Be safe.
So Paul, are you gonna hook up with Robert over there, the guy who is in Spain, the guy who got jacked a couple of weeks ago? Yeah, you can mess up with him, can't you? Can meet up with him, can't you? Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
Was you expecting an answer?
I don't know. I thought you might type in the chat. He has been typing in, hasn't he?
Russ says, love the Zenith, so much nicer than the Daytona. Here's the thing though, right? Like these 2 watches, wait, who was it? Who was telling me? Oh, okay. Let me go back here. 1 second. Scroll up.
Is there any way I could convince you to take the Tudor off the screen? Because I'd be so much happier.
See, the real Nival, right? He asked me whether there's something wrong with the moon watch and the date, and I gotta tell you, it not only is it too big, okay, the date, I don't like the date on it, and also the moon watch is supposed to be manual wind, not automatic. The moon watch does not supposed to have a date, so it's kind of it ruins the whole point of this watch. That's why if you want the date, I would recommend going with the Zenith. Much better.
And not to put words in your mouth, but I think one of the subliminal reasons you don't like the speedy with the date is because you know that when the date isn't pushed out all the way to the edge of the dial, that means it's because of a limitation of the size of the movement inside the case. So you know that
built together.
That it's there not because it looks good, but because they're forced to have it there because of the size of the caliber actually limits where they can put that date. And so that's you in your mind thinking, maybe the movement isn't like super modern because it's.
By the way, what is Paul doing in Spain?
Vacation.
What kind of vacation?
He's on holiday. He's on holiday.
Yeah. What kind of holiday?
There's probably beaches and sunny weather there.
Yeah, just a holiday, but just
lots of hot Spanish chicks on the beach.
The beaches.
The fact that he's married is beside the point, Cameron. You know, fuck me dead. You know?
You're saying that people that are married don't go on vacation to fuck lots of hoes?
I don't think Paul goes around doing that, Cameron. Wake up and smell the coffee, mate, for fuck's sake. Paul doesn't do that fucking kind of thing. Jesus Christ.
Cameron,
we know you're out banging beaver every night with different people, but you know, supposedly.
Yeah, Cameron needs to calm down. Take a chill pill, man.
Yes.
I like the Michael Paris. I like the Zenith. One thing to think about: if you will get that Zenith, maybe have to wait a month or two. Yeah, but it's not a lost cause like the Daytona. All right. So now the cool thing about both of these watches, the Tudor Panda and the Zenith, is that there's actually a wait list for both of them. So. But that basically makes it so that your money is safe.
You've had both of those on the screen for so long, and the Tudor just looks rubbish next to that Zenith. Horrible. It does. I used to like that. I actually used to like the Tudor, but now that it's been so long next to that Zenith, it's just like a toy.
But that's double the price. This is double the price.
Does this mean that this Zenith movement is better than the Daytona's movement, or which one is better?
Ooh, actually, you know what? This is 1/10 of a second movement. This is a more advanced movement that the current iteration of the Daytona has. Right? But it's different, right? So this one can time up to 1 hour, right? Yeah, this one only times. Does it? Yeah, it times only 1 hour. Right? So, but the Daytona times up to 12 hours. So that you have to choose, what do you want, right? You can't have everything. The Daytona, maybe it's not 1/10 of a second timer, but it can time much longer. So if you're looking for a watch that you can time how much, if you're like a lawyer, let's say, right, and you're charging by an hour, you can use your Daytona to charge your whatever client. Yeah. But this one's only up to an hour. I don't know.
I know they're not Rolexes. Which one's got the better resale value? Which one drops? Like
both of these have decent resale value. Basically, you can get all your money back for both of these.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. For now. I think Tudor will start. Within 6 months, the Tudor will drop like a rock. And the Zenith in 6 months probably will too.
Oh, you redeemed yourself with that second part just within a few seconds there. I thought you were.
So at least for now, your money is kind of safe.
Again there,
for now, it's safe. By the way, the power reserve on the Zenith is what, 60 hours?
Actually, I'm not sure.
That's 36,000 vibrations
it's
per
high
hour,
beat, yeah.
And it's also 1/10 of a second. So it should, but the Daytona is 72 hours or 70 hours. So if this is 60 hours or more, then it's kind of a marvel that they got that much power reserve out of such a hungry movement.
Yeah. Yep. High beat. Actually,
I can't remember when I last actually wound up the FXD. It's supposed to have a stupid power reserve because it's been on all the time. It just winds itself. I'm
surprised it doesn't. The website doesn't really say. But the thing is, what's it called? Even when Rolex used Zenith in their Daytonas, they detuned them. They made them lower beat.
Lower.
Tea and shitters. $2. Cam is only familiar with Palmer Henderson. The hell is Palmer Henderson?
That's a
you should Tim then. You should
a hand
Tim.
movement.
You mean Cam, not Tim.
That's a joke. That's a joke about self-gratification. If you remove the comment, there's interesting like this fact here that Zenith has on their site. Like they're touting the fact that this is super complicated. We've got 311 components. That's actually not a strength. I mean, one of the Daytona's highlights is that it has fewer parts, a lot fewer parts. So, but Zenith, they like to say, listen, our watches are complicated. Someone like Cameron might say, yeah, but that means more stuff's going to break. And you would be right. More likely
more moving parts. You have the look at this. Oh, actually, look at this. On Bob's watches, it says in all, it's made of 201 parts. Daytona is made of 201, 20% less parts than El Primero. But I think they're referring to the other.
You failed at math. It's 50% fewer parts if it's actually 200.
Well, no. They're talking about the old El Primero because this is the El Primero movement.
Gotcha.
The Daytona El Primero.
Lobby 58 £5 for earplugs. Thank you. In London, because the sucker is going to snort like a warthog.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tell you, you're gonna think you've got a baby elephant in the fucking room, mate. I tell you.
Hey man, I appreciate all these super chats, guys. I do need the money right now. We're going to London. I'm gonna try to stream as much as I humanly can to give you guys the full experience, as if you're staying in bed with Archie yourself. That's my idea.
Sleeping with Archie. That's the name of the series. Yeah,
Sleeping with Archie, guys. And by the way, become members now. Become members now because I will be dropping secret members only pictures and behind the scenes with Archie videos. It's going to be really wild. Dan Silver, sometimes I wonder about Tim. Misspoke from the side of the neck. Should be find as influencers spreading false information.
What?
Pulls on with Archie at the moment.
Why would you announce that? Why would you announce that, T?
Ooh.
I'm saying. Because I'm just announcing that the fact is that someone's rebel streaming over somebody again.
Oh, I know, but who cares?
And that's not.
That's what they do.
Very interesting. Ooh, we got a countdown going.
He's probably on giving a full-throated endorsement of Roman Sharp, which we're doing here on this channel too.
Love the way
we stand with Roman. We stand with Roman.
Did you use that word full-throated as a choice?
No, I mean, full-throated
word.
Full-throated endorsement.
Yeah.
Full-throated endorsement.
Oh, good choice of words.
Daytona ceramic is going up, but what about steel Daytona? Thoughts? I think, in my opinion, because next year is going to be like 60 years of Daytona or something like that. It's going to be big round anniversary, a zero anniversary, 0 date, right? And I'm thinking that actually Rolex is going to bring back the steel bezel. I think they're going to go back. Yeah, that's smart. Well, listen, either steel or maybe they'll make titanium bezel. I think they're gonna go back. They're gonna go back to something that looks more like a Daytona rather than. I think the ceramic is a temporary hype.
I want to ask Daytona Forever a question because I think this is an example of the watch community is so small that someone posts something on a forum or Instagram or makes a video of it. And everybody repeats the same stupid rumor, and because they've heard it 4 times, they think it's going to be true. So, not that they're coming out with a steel bezel Daytona again, but the rumor, like the talk over the past week or so, has been, well, the 116520 is really undervalued. You better start buying them now before they go up by $5,000 in a few months. So I want to ask you, Daytona Forever, are you asking that question? Are you asking that question because you heard that either on a forum, on somebody else's video, or on Instagram somewhere that the 116520 is the next watch you should be looking at as an investment. I'd love to hear. Just be honest.
I don't know
tell
about
me.
that. I don't know about that. But
tell me where tell me why you're asking that question.
Yeah, I'm not asking that question, but I tell you this.
I'm asking because I want to know. Did he just make up that question, or did he hear it somewhere else?
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm looking at like history of Daytona, right? We'll go from no tachymeter, then we'll go to tachymeter and steel bezel, then we go to a black bezel insert, and then we pull back to steel bezel again, and then we go back. Wait, no, still steel bezel, and then steel bezel again, and then we'll go to ceramic bezel. And I'm thinking now we're gonna go back to the steel bezel because it just always goes back. Right, I mean that's the Daytona is known for its steel bezel, not the black ceramic or aluminum insert. So, just my opinion. I'm thinking, as much as I like the ceramic thing, I think it's played out. There's too much ceramic. Every fiker, every freaking company on the planet is making ceramic bezels. I think it's time to move on. I'm sick and tired of ceramic. I think it's overplayed. Let's go for, you know how Vacheron made that titanium bezel, right?
The Everest.
Yeah, the Everest.
Okay, yeah.
Everest titanium bezel. I think it's time for titanium bezel or something else. The next tech. What's the next hottest thing? I'm sick and tired of ceramic. I gotta tell you, it's overplayed. Even Tissot, when Tissot is making ceramic bezels, that's how you know it's like, ooh, man, that's just low rent. Low rent. I mean, that does not scream luxury when even micro brands make ceramic bezels. The ceramic became too cheap, too affordable to produce.
Which is why we were looking at at Monochrome yesterday, where they had images of the two-tone Daytona with the ceramic.
I haven't looked at that.
Right. So with the ceramic bezel, and the reason why the ceramic bezel is only on the steel Daytona is because ceramic is a cheap, just as cheap alternative to steel.
Yeah.
You know, like a steel bezel probably costs $5 to make, and a ceramic bezel probably costs $10 to make, or whatever it is. But a gold bezel is probably $500 to make, or whatever, $300 to make. So they don't want to replace the $300 precious metal bezel with a $20 cheap ceramic bezel.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They have to push they have
to push the boundaries. Come up with something different.
Yeah.
Something different.
Let's see here. Oh, the new Milgauss with double batons. I don't think so. It's a cool mock-up, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm sorry.
We discussed all them last night on my show.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, your show. No, my show. No, your show.
Yeah. I don't know about these double batons. I don't believe in this. This is stupid. Okay, this I like actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Daytona Forever, what your actual answer was. I mean, can someone help clarify what your actual?
I think you meant when Timmy was going through the switch, backwards and forwards. I don't know.
On the waiting list, which I'm sure will never happen for what, the ceramic one. So you're saying
I love the ceramic. Don't
want. Come on, you gotta make your answers coherent.
Who out there other than Tim thinks Chronomaster is only a 60-minute timer? It is. Yeah, it is. Because it's got the running seconds at 9. Then it's got minutes at 6 and 1 hour timer at 3. I mean, am I wrong? I mean, what am I doing wrong? Tell me.
Yeah, Dan, help us out.
I think he's talking about the Zenith El Primero.
Yeah, sorry, Daytona Forever. I'm not trying to be antagonistic. I just want to know, like, why you're asking the question. Is it that you own it?
hold on. I think it's because it's the actual 60-second counter because of the 10-second counter.
Yeah, because he doesn't realize, he didn't know, because he's confusing with like this one, right? Now this one is more accurate to the Daytona, because this one's got 30-minute counter at 3, 12-hour counter at 6, and running seconds at 9 o'clock, and the second hand is timing minutes. That's the difference between those two movements. Okay.
All right, let's go back to Daytona for a second. He owns a Daytona Steel, so that's why he's asking what else there to understand. So you own a Daytona Steel, and you want to know what are the prices going to go up?
He wants the ceramic one, I guess. Ceramic, I don't know. I'll tell you this. It doesn't really matter. They're both good. There's nothing so special about the ceramic one. In fact, I'm a little bit worried about the ceramic one, because I'm gonna be taking mine on some expeditions excursions, and I'm afraid of chipping it. Whereas if it was just a steel one, I'll scratch it, I'll ding it, but at least, I could get a second bezel, replace it if I want to. Obviously, you can do the same thing with the ceramic. But the problem with the ceramic is that if you chip it, you can literally break it, and it's unusable. Whereas a steel bezel, even though it's just scratched up, it's always usable. What?
These are the $10,000 Rolex tool watches that have a 75-year history of being the roughest, toughest, most robust watches you can buy. And
no, but if you chip it, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're not gonna fall on a rock and break it. I mean, if you do,
I could fall on a rock and break it. Yeah, I literally can fall on the rock. I mean, OC, that's literally the danger. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know, but
have you seen my?
But you could smash it against the doorknob outside of your apartment too. Or you could bang it against the pole as you're walking down the street.
That's not the same. That's not the same, man. I'm telling you, like, you go some of these rocks, and this is not even the hard part. But like some of these, you could really stumble here, you can fall down.
Slippery.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's like,
and
look, man, I gotta tell
Daytona
you.
Forever. Sorry for being a pain in the ass. Yes, they're going to go up because they're undervalued compared to the ceramic ones. So, and Tim, what do you think? The 116520, do you feel they're slightly undervalued and have room to go up to catch up with the ceramics?
Of course, especially when the ceramic is discontinued or replaced with something next level.
All right, so sorry to be a pain in the ass.
The ceramic damage likelihood, probably. But you know what? I'll tell you this. I'll go down right now and say I prefer, as someone who owns the ceramic one, I'll tell you this: if that production model, I would prefer if it had steel bezel. Okay, just to be clear, I would prefer. I honestly, because I have my Explorer 2 with the steel bezel. And I tell you this, I prefer the steel bezel. Fuck this ceramic nonsense. I've seen enough pictures.
But are you saying they wish they never came out with a ceramic bezel?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You realize that almost all of what we've experienced over the past 2 years for Rolex is driven by two things. The sale of the Paul Newman Daytona at an astronomical price, which created this sense of investment, and the introduction of the ceramic bezel Daytona that lit that was so attractive looking that it took that watch from being...
I don't deny that it looks attractive. It does look beautiful. But for me, see, I look at...
You could argue that model, that introduction in 2016 or whatever it was, is the single most important thing Rolex has done in the last 20 years. For their history.
Sure. I mean, look, I'm saying, yeah, sure, that's cool. I appreciate that. But Tim, I look at an image like this of a cracked ceramic bezel, and you know what? Something like this can't happen to what's it called?
Why don't you wear the Black Bay 58 and the aluminum bezel will survive. And not only that,
I got it for 30th birthday. It's
whatever. It would be cool if you get that bezel faded on that Black Bay 58. You're never giving that thing away, so you might as well make it look cool.
Unfortunately, nobody cares about the Black Bay 58. You know what? That's the hard truth. People just don't give a fuck about it.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Not impressive.
People give away.
You would be caught dead. You would be caught dead going on a trip and wearing a Black Bay.
Yeah, Tudor Black. The people give away Tudor Black Bays. Did you know that?
For free.
Well, I don't think you giving away one.
For 10,000 subscribers.
Daytona Forest says, "I was merely asking, do you think they will go up as well?" I mean, sorry for asking. No, dude, that was a good question.
Yeah, sorry for being a pain in the ass. I just want to know the motivation because what's been circulating over the past couple of weeks is artificial hype around. Listen, buy up all these 116520s because they see a price gap between those and the ceramic, and they want to capitalize on that. So I was assuming you were a investor / flipper, but if you own one or if you whatever, they'll go up.
Yeah. PG $2. Tim, not that smart. Yeah, I'm not that. Listen. I'm
whatever you said.
I am quite skillful at some circular logic techniques, but not that good. Everyone says the ceramic breaks easy, yet you find
it doesn't break.
No real examples. Good point. Good point.
People are afraid to go hiking with them because they might hit a rock.
Yeah, because people fucking stick them in their safe, right? I'm the only one who actually wants to wear them in the wild, and it does scare me. It does scare me, guys.
And these watches were made to be stuck in the safe, not to go in the wild.
Right, that's the problem, right? That's the problem.
And the Rolex, the Daytona, is in theory more susceptible to being chipped or broken because it's not an insert into a metal bezel like the Submariner or the GMT. It's an the full bezel is ceramic. The edges.
Honestly, I like the stainless steel or the gold bezel on Daytonas more than ceramic, in my opinion.
It's revisionist history because those models I'm not going to say they languished, but they were okay watches. It's the black ceramic bezel that completely changed the demand for that watch in 2016. It was the absolute superstar of Basel World, and the people fucking exploded when they saw that watch. They said, "Oh my god, black style made of ceramic, that is innovative, that's revolutionary, it looks insane." And that's what again, the past 6 years is due in, if you could find one event that's responsible for everything that Rolex has experienced in the last 6 years, it was that introduction. So it can't be understated how important
it just doesn't look like jewelry to me. The black bezel doesn't pop as well as a steel or a gold bezel does. It doesn't reflect light as well.
So, the marketplace disagrees. The marketplace went crazy when that.
I mean, Tim, why wouldn't you wear your sub on your hike? The rotating bezel should help you in case you lose your compass, right?
Oh no, no, I have GPS.
What if you lose that? What if you lose that? You can use your bezel as a compass.
The Daytona is cool, but like I might not keep the Daytona. Whereas if there's one watch that I would keep is the Daytona because I got it for my 30th birthday. It's got 3 eyes. It's got a lot of sentimental value. I want to wear the Daytona, but the fact that it has the ceramic bezel, it kind of shits me off.
If you're worried about wrecking your watch going hiking, you shouldn't be wearing that fucking watch. You either wear it and take the consequences. That's what it is. Or don't fucking wear it and buy.
Look at the peer pressure coming from T and Tickers. Oh my god.
Yeah. He's a man on a mission now.
He's feisty.
The boss on this guy now. After he got a 1K.
He's a luxury watch and he's now telling him what to do.
Yeah. TNT fuck
he's
the
telling
world.
you how it is.
The world according to TNT.
I mean, I love this watch, right? But I was going hiking
all over
if I was going hiking, I wouldn't use that for going hiking. I'd pick one of my G-Shocks out, which was made for rugged, which is made for it. I would wear that for hiking. Where we CWC SBS.
Yeah, but that doesn't impress anybody.
Special boat service can wear white.
Tim wants to impress OC. Tim is a watch-related celebrity.
I'm a watch celebrity.
He can't be seen wearing a G-Shock out. Come on.
Yeah. This is how I get
those hippies even know what a Daytona is on your fucking trail?
Demonetized.
Come on. Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Guys, it's about YouTube entertainment. No one cares about someone who wore a G-Shock to
tell you what, go out
and
wear your best watch, trash it, and then you've got fucking more content then, haven't you? You know?
Being a watch celebrity means that you go hiking with a Daytona with two sketchy looking dudes following you, and you go there with no insurance, and you know, that's it. That's it.
You can't afford insurance. All the money in watches. What are you talking about? By the way, I will be going to check if I can get one of those. What's it called? Oh, by the way, Gazette says 1,000 subs and he's out of control.
Totally, 100% out of control. You should have seen him with you should have seen him last night. Kelly, thanks for coming on my show and supporting me. Me. I'm so grateful that I want to thank the panel for supporting my show. It's completely gone to his head, completely, and it's like it's day one. Day one.
He had to remind him. He had to say, you know, about Tim.
I'm like, yeah. At the end, I'm like, yeah. By the way, remember Tim, right? Oh yeah, Tim too.
That guy. He used to do YouTube. He said.
Yeah.
Tim who?
YouTube has got to his head.
And then to rub it in your face, Tim, he pulls out the guitar. Like, I'm gonna sing a few tunes again, rubbing it right in your face.
When I was there.
This fucking guy. Can you believe it?
Yeah. Do you remember Tim when he used to be top of the tree?
And now he wants to sandwich you in. Time for the tea room. An hour before, and then it expands to an hour and a half, and then before you know it, it's a whole evening with tea.
Stealing the leads.
By the way, that's what Marcelo said. Same thing. Marcelo said, "I will never rebel stream against you," and yeah, that's how it goes. That's how the cookie, or I'm sorry, that's how the coffee crackers crumble.
Well,
tea crackers.
Rich tea, the rich tea biscuits.
Rich tea biscuits.
All right, guys, I'm dropping off. See you guys.
Bye.
See you later, mate.
The blue dial Sedna Gold, again, sorry for the photos, not a photographer.
Is that blue?
Ooh, is this blue dial? Let me see it.
Nice.
Doesn't even look like a blue dial.
Yeah, it looks nice if it's black.
It looks black, but he's saying it's blue. That's a coaxial, by the way. That's a coaxial Speedmaster. Let's see. Blue dial Sedna Gold. Speedmaster. Let's check it out. Oh snap! That is pretty sick. Sick combination. Although, I mean, I personally wouldn't be going out buying this one. George got a lot of investment grade pieces, but I don't think this is one of those. As much as I love
racing, it's a race Speedmaster.
Yeah. It's the Speedmaster.
I used to have a red one with a black. I used to have a red one with black subdials.
Gotta tell you, it looks freaking gorgeous. PG $2. T got your email. I will send you 1,000. Thank you. Damn. Tickers is stealing all the leads. He stole all the leads when I was away. Now he's getting $1,000 PayPals for my leads. No, he stole the leads. I thought of you as my son, and he stole the leads, guys. I thought of you as my son, as a son that I couldn't understand what you were saying. And now,
Tickers, you're adding to Timmy's emotional damage now. Look at that. The emotional damage is just getting
he's just like doing the old Star Wars thing again, isn't he? Reaching out, he's Darth Vader, you know.
Tickers, I needed that money to go to London. How could you?
Timmy, I think you need to sell that Tudor.
The Tudor? Wait, which one?
Sell that for now.
Sell the Tudor.
Oh, it's George says I bought the Omega and Lange 1815, the Lange Chrono on the gray market. Pay well on the retail on all three. The only three in my collection that I did not buy from the AD. Oh, yeah, because this thing, you wouldn't want to buy this from the AD unless they're giving you something really, really good. But I got to tell you, it looks pretty beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful watch. Let's see the other two. He's got this one. We're continuing the collection, the investment portfolio review here from George.
Yeah, then watch 17 out of 163 here.
Yeah. What is this? I mean, this kind of looks like Saxonia, but it's got the Roman. Sorry, not the Roman. It's got Arabic numerals. Breguet numerals. I don't think these are Breguet, but what is these called Breguet or are they Arabic numerals? I think they're called Arabic numerals. Breguet, they're script. When they're script, they're called.
It is a bit more curvy, isn't it? Actually.
Yeah. This is just Arabic numerals.
Fair enough.
But yeah, this is Saxonia. But
the audience is so smart. I love when they spout out answers to stuff while you're thinking.
It's a Lange 1815.
1815 line.
Let's see. Lange
Gosh, so smart.
But not the chronograph.
Absolute smartest audience in the watch industry right here.
Wempe 5th edition? What is this? Oh shit.
It's a Wempe edition, Lange? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
did you say that?
I don't know. There's one specifically made for Wempe. This looks like yellow gold. There's one here at Wempe in rose. Let's see. Fuck. Beautiful. Yeah. So it's not a Saxonia. It's 1815. Ah, I get it. Yeah, because the way that Lange has it segmented, right? The 1815, there's all of these 1815s, right? The 1815 annual, 1815 chronograph, 1815 up down. Up down seems to be like one of those the craziest ones. But I don't see the value of paying like so much more extra for just the power reserve. Like what? But they're highly desirable. This one's pretty fucking cool. This is pretty cool. Yellow gold. Look, they don't even make it in yellow gold. Where the hell did he get this one in yellow gold? What did he say? Not a Saxonia. Yeah, but it's rose. Okay, maybe it's the picture. Is it rose gold? Shit. The picture looks yellow gold. I gotta tell you, because that's
the picture.
It's the picture. Okay.
Yeah.
The lighting. By the way, I can't see the reflection of the fan. Must be a different guy. Let's see it. And the last one. Ooh.
That's the Chrono he's talking about, right? Lange.
Yeah. That's the 1815 Chrono. Right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The 1815 Chrono. Now, the 1815 chronograph, this thing is incredible. This is like on the level.
George goes, sorry, it's yellow gold. I mean, he has so many watches that he didn't even know what precious metal that was on the wall. I mean, that is, your collection's too big, George. Too big.
This is I wouldn't even say this is a collection. This is like an investment portfolio, right? This one actually on the gray market, man. You know how cheap this was, dude. So the retail is what 60 freaking grand, 60 grand, right? This was, I saw these selling for 25, right? And I thought this was too much. I thought it was too much, and this was like 5 years ago or something. How much did he pay for this?
If you don't mind,
George,
saying,
how much did you pay for the 1815 chronograph?
I'm gonna say probably 35.
Dude, this was so fucking cheap. Let me show you the back. And I remember, you know what I remember thinking? Because Patek was like 40, right? And I remember thinking like, oh, you know what? Wow. The Patek, though, is much less complicated because it's got less parts. Just like El Primero versus the Rolex chronograph. the Lange has more parts, and I was thinking, oh, you know what? This is going to be service. The servicing on this is going to be, yes, it's like 20,000 cheaper than the Patek, but the servicing is gonna freaking murder you. It's gonna kill you in the service. So, but obviously, I didn't have the fucking money.
How much do you think
37K.
service on this is?
37K.
Yeah, these were super cheap. He bought it probably like 2 years ago. In the last 2 years, probably. This thing is incredible. This is what competes against 5170. Omega was 17 and 18. Oh my god, 15K. Holy shit. Man, oh man, this is cheap.
Wow.
Holy fuck.
That's cheap.
Damn.
Smart guy. Smart guy.
Yeah. That's 27. He bought it. But half, 50% off. See, he picked it up before people thought that. I mean, who would have thought that Lange would become so desirable? But when Patek exploded, then basically
Patek
people
exploded.
Somewhere
Mike
else.
Mike Manjos, head of Chief Revenue Officer for Watchbox, said, "Listen, we're going to start. We're going to take $20 or $30 million, and we're going to buy as many Langes as we can.
Yeah.
And we see that this brand is going to be the next Patek. It's exclusive.
Patek, yeah.
They only make 5,000 a year. We're gonna buy Longopedia, so we have an educational resource, and we're gonna start doing videos, and we're gonna push like crazy the what is the model? The data graph up down or whatever they call it, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna buy 50 of these things, and before you know it, it's gonna be $90,000.
I mean, yeah, if you have basically unlimited money, like Watchbox does, you can do that. You can do that to the market. Russell says, Tim, everyone thought Lange was underpriced. Yeah, they were. I remember thinking man, is it worth? Fuck yeah, it was like 26,000. I remember seeing one at 26. I was like,
it takes a savvy individual investor to put his money where his brain is and actually do it. And it takes even more guts for someone like Watchbox to say, listen, we believe so much that that this will be worth double or triple in 5 years, that we're taking this chunk of money and building it into this brand, like they're doing with Mosier.
Yeah.
But
actually, I mean, COVID and crypto has a lot to do with that. They didn't know that people were gonna start buying so many watches, right? They took a risk. Yeah. They took a risk on that. This is pre-COVID.
They had no idea. Correct.
Who would have thought that COVID's gonna happen and people are gonna go crazy at home, start buying up all these watches? I'll tell you this, man. I remember clearly thinking this thing is 26,000 for a reason, because everyone knows Lange service is going to be way more expensive than Patek. And I would remember thinking, this is the price in the market is justified. It's going to be like Patek is good. Patek is worth, I think Patek was like 40 grand at that time, 42, the 5170. And I'm thinking because over time, these are going to come out to be same price, because Patek's going to be much cheaper to service. And now it's like people don't care about the fact that this is going to be much more expensive to service. They're just like, man, I don't know. It's madness.
And Lange is a dress. I don't want to mischaracterize them, but they don't have a bunch of steel sports models. They were a dress watch company with straps. They don't have bracelets for the most part. So they weren't an in vogue brand in 2015, 16, 17.
You think? It was man. By the way, doing the Odysseus and then cramping down, saying you have to buy 2 Langes before you get an Odysseus allocation, really had a lot to do with the prices of the dress watches going up. Tim, have you ever serviced the watch? Not yet. But man, why did you remind me? Because
that will be rating. That will be absolutely fucking ratings goal. That will be.
I don't want, and it's the problem. My my Submariner is coming up to 5 years. I don't think I'm not
do
gonna.
that.
I'm not gonna
Just do that. That'd be ratings goal for you to do that. If you do it like you took the bracelet off the Omega, that'll be.
You know what?
Ratings gold. Yeah.
Do the service himself.
If you got the tools,
Yeah,
I'll service it
ratings gold.
myself. I'll just download whatever the manual
and just see him do it. Put the camera on it. We'll see him do it. That'd be great.
Yeah,
great.
We'll
just
service
you
my
watching Alex.
Submariner live here on air.
Just imagine you watching Alex, but it's not Alex. Great.
Alex will guide me through. I'll get Alex on the second camera, and he'll be able to point and say, "Here, unscrew that screw, unscrew the other one." We'll do it.
Yeah,
everyone. Yeah. What? Actually, Tickers.
What could possibly go wrong?
Tickers. Actually, I'm inviting everyone in the chat to join me to service their own submariners with
you could turn a submariner into that within fucking 10 minutes. Thank you,
Matt H. T and Tickers. I think the mugs would be popular, and maybe the people who do BQ mugs could do some for you when BQ reorder. Go 50-50. By the way, yeah, Tickers. I'm actually. We're gonna do a collab. We're gonna do a collab. We'll have T and Tickers merch on my site when I figure out how the fuck to actually get paid from that, because I don't know, some kind of a glitch.
We get some t-shirts and some mugs made up with the little logo and stuff.
Holy shit,
George! Yeah, send me. We'll take a look at those on the after show.
Okay. Absolutely, yeah.
After show. So yeah, please email me. We'll go through the next batch. Jay's great way to check out the watch revival. Oh yeah. I can probably follow along. Get Hayes' book on movements. Just good. Timmy gets twisted like a pretzel. Why? Why would that? Just wear the damn thing. You're not getting out of here alive.
Spam somebody who's got a wrench. Get rid of that fucking spam. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, webcams chat. What the fuck? That looks interesting. You gotta go visit.
Go on, Cameron, go and click the link, mate. Let yourself out. Dead.
Yeah, I think there's actually a legitimate there's one like anyways, never mind.
Hey, how do you
that's for the after show, Tim. Yeah. For the after show, Tim.
Yeah. I gotta tell you guys, London Watch Show is coming up. Is there anything that like, I don't want to do too many things in London?
You won't have any energy to do too many
things.
Is
there a place that I must visit?
You've done most of London, haven't you? You've done most of London, haven't you already, Tim?
Yeah, I've seen. I personally, I went to like British Museum. I've seen all the attractions. But if there is a pub that you guys wanna go and grab a beer, we're gonna be staying in Soho. So
yeah,
I perfectly picked the gayest part just to commemorate the event. It's gonna be exciting. Will
you be ordering a chick to your room?
We're gonna be ordering a dude. What are you talking about?
A chicken's gram.
Why do you get? Oh no! Why do you just order? Why do you get a chick with a dick, and then you can sort of like have it either way, then, can't you?
That works.
Just go to a chick with a dick. I'm sure there'll be some of that. I'm sure there'll be.
I think that's extra. Actually,
order a chick with a dick.com. I'm sure there's a website there in London.
Greenwich. Never been to Greenwich. Looks far.
Greenwich.
Actually, that'll be good because that's where the GM Greenwich Mean Time, the meridian.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where the meridian? What?
Yeah. Greenwich Mean Time is
Greenwich Mean Time. Yes.
Oh, it goes through here. That's cool.
It's the source.
It's actually some horological.
Yeah, horological history there. Yeah.
Yeah. Tim, Geezer, Tim, can I buy you a beer? 100%. 100% will.
That's Geezer Butler from Black Sabbath, actually.
Mm-hmm. Oh, green. Oh, is there Greenwich Observatory? Oh, Royal Observatory right there. Bam. Is this it? Is that the observatory?
That's the one. Yeah.
Wow.
See that ball there? Yeah.
Oh, that, you know what? That looks like Ulysses Nagdin, that clock.
A few more numbers.
Nope.
You know what? This would be interesting to actually visit. Can you look through the telescope? No, right? Fortunately.
I've went when I was a kid at school. So I can't remember what you could do, but it's a good thing to see, especially with being a horological superstar that you are.
Yeah, right. Horologically, it makes sense to go there.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, and they probably have a pub across the street, so it'd be nice to get a brew, grab a glass of brew.
Yeah, grab a cup of brew. Yeah.
Cup of brew.
Are there tours? It would be cool to get a little tour.
Maybe I don't know.
Actually, it's not that far. You know, we could probably.
It's quite far east.
Yeah.
East London, yes.
Well, I mean, it's like a half-hour Uber, right? I'm thinking, right?
Could be a bit more than that.
We'll see. I mean, this is going to be one of the last things on the schedule because it's kind of right. It's not that close, but you know what? Let me mark it down. Save the location. I want to go. There we go.
Yeah, if you're staying in, it's not going to be any major deal if you you're in London and getting a cab there and back. That's not going to be an issue.
Go on the river. What do you mean? There's you can take like a ferry or something.
Or you can take a boat.
Boat rides on the river.
By the way, Tia, are you allowed to go without chaperone?
What?
You can go. That wasn't even a super chat from one of his trolls.
The trolls, man.
That wasn't even a troll. That was just a regular viewers now joining in on the fun.
Your number one fans.
Even your fans are trolling you now.
You know what? You know where I want to go? Old Cheshire. What's that? The old Cheshire cheese. That's where I want to go.
Cheddar.
Old Cheshire cheese.
Cheddar's south.
Cheshire.
Is it Somerset?
This one.
Cheshire.
This is where I want to go.
Oh, that was a shop. Here. Okay. Okay. I've never heard of that.
Yeah. This is where I want to go. I want to grab some brew here. I heard this was a really good place. I had some brew here before. It was amazing. Old Cheshire cheese, 1666 bikers, rebuilt.
Is there a British brand other than Bremont that you consider like the most prestigious kind of British watch brand, or is there something else? Like, or do you when you think of I know a lot of people think of Rolex as a British brand because their marketing is all year round.
It's not now. It's Swiss now. Yeah.
Yeah, but is there a current British watch brand other than Bremont that comes to mind, Tim, that you would be interested in learning about?
Daniel, it's impossible. I think Fears also. I think Fears is like the cheap one, right? Fears.
You're talking about with Heritage OC, or you mean?
No, it's just an open question. You know, you're looking at British pubs, and I'm thinking, are there British watch
England,
brands that you think are
Fears, man? Fears. Don't be scared though.
No fears.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. They won't hurt you.
Shitters. Don't be scared of these shitters. They're pretty cool though. The cushion. Holy what? 28,000 pounds.
Little did you know.
So you could go from 3,000 pounds straight up to 28. Was this platinum or something? No.
That salmon doll is a popular one. The one in the middle of the bottom.
Salmon, yeah.
Middle. That one's a popular one for Fears.
Looks really cool. But guys, we have to end. We have to end here.
Maybe we'll do British watch brands on an upcoming show before the London Watch Show.
Yeah.
Because we've got some good tips in there from the chat, like Daniels, Roger Smith. Take a look at that.
Guys. I'm going to London. Shit's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have details posted on the timwright.com. Make sure you go to timwright.com. put the bookmark so you can follow it closely. If you want to help out, send me PayPal. We're gonna go get drinks and all kinds of stuff. We're gonna get crazy, and I'm gonna try to give you a behind the scenes of ArchieLuxury. The life. All right, guys. Yeah, I'll see you on the after show. Thank you for watching.
See you guys.
Cheers. Let the game of watches begin, man.
Knives be drawn. Let the knives be drawn.
Let's get crazy.